Hello, everyone. Bobby Martins here. I am the real estate expert and been selling homes in San Diego for over 20 years now. We are in the top 1% of agents in the country. And I wanted to take a moment to share some data with you guys to let you know kind of where things are at currently with the market and where we think the market is going to be going in the coming years and months. Everybody is always asking the same question. Is it a good time to buy a home? Especially right now, when you look at how long things have been going up in San Diego in particularly. And I think after you see some of this data, you will agree that it is actually a good time to buy a home and get settled. So let's go ahead. First off, I want to share this with you because this is actually the most important slide. So if you look at the trend here over the last several decades, starting all the way back to 1950, every single decade, we had over 20 million homes, brand new homes built. And then if you look here at the very last, the 5.8 million that was built from 2010 to 2019, that is a direct effect of what happened in 2008 with the mortgage meltdown. When that happened, a lot of builders stopped building. And so therefore we had in my opinion, I mean, $5.8 million homes, that's not a lot of homes being built, especially when the previous decade was 27 million homes. So that's a big factor in not only why San Diego is doing so well, but the entire country is doing well, and the prices are rising in large in part because of this important stat. So there's really not enough inventory out there to keep up with the increase in people that we have, and so therefore prices typically go up in this kind of environment. Let's look at the next one here. Fed is at zero, but different than mortgage rates. So what that means, the overnight rate that the Fed, that banks borrow or loan each other money, that's what is the Fed rate. So it doesn't really affect long-term interest rates, but it does affect second mortgages. So, so this doesn't have that big of an effect on the actual real estate mortgage prices. So, but as debt increases, interest rates decline. So basically, if you look back 20 years, you had interest rates 12 to 14% back in 1980, a little over 40 years ago. But it was a lot cheaper to buy a home back then. But now, the rates keep going down and down and down. Prices keep going up. So the good thing about what's happening now is more of your money goes towards paying down your principal than it did in the past. So that's one thing to look at. And then let me go ahead and skip over here to this. Now, this is a huge factor, in my opinion, the underlining burst by generation. So if you look back to the baby boomers, which made the biggest group of people that we've had in our history, they had 76 million. Okay, so Generation X, millennial, and post-millennial, the Z generation, these guys, I mean, look at this. This is almost 108. Actually, it is over 180 million people. And so many of the people in Generation X, they are moving up to their dream homes. Millennials, many of them are just getting into the market. They're 33 years old today, is if you notice here. And then look at the increase in the amount of bursts over the next 3 or 4 years. And actually the next 7 years are all more than right now. So what that means is as millennials that they're in their 30s, they're out there looking for homes. That's going to keep driving the market. And then right behind them, you've got the post-millennials, the Z generation. They're going to be coming into the market very soon as well. So you have 180 million potential buyers out there for properties. So you have more people chasing fewer homes in most markets in the country. So what does that mean for prices? That usually means prices are going to go up. So very, very confident that the market is going to remain pretty solid for years to come. I think we're always just going to, for the next maybe decade or so, we're just not going to have the amount of inventory that we need. Right now, it's about a month and a half of supply on the market. And for it to be a buyer's market, it has to be a 6-month supply of homes on the market. So it may feel like things are expensive. One other factor that I want you to think about too is because the rates are so low, did you know that it's actually cheaper to buy a home today in today's market by payment than it was in 2006? The rates in 2006 were 6.3%. So you can imagine the payment on that's going to be high. And so when you factor the median cost of a home in 2006 compared to a median cost now, the median cost of a home is more expensive right now, but it is half of the interest rate that we had in 2006. And so therefore, a lot of people buy off of payment. They're making more money than they made in 2006. Which is why you're having some kind of hyperinflation on properties right now. And unfortunately, I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. The cost of all goods are going up. You have more money coming into the money supply. And so typically when that happens, most people find safe haven in hard assets. And you can't get any more hard asset than real estate. That's what has made many people wealthy over the years. And so anyways, this is the information I wanted to go over with you. If you have any questions or would like to set up a free over the phone consultation or face-to-face, we would love to help you with your real estate needs. My phone number, my direct number is 858-204-7259. Thank you so much for watching this short video. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.